All you have to ever do is ask yourself in any given moment, how do I choose to prefer to feel in this moment? Let's get your law of attraction popping off, because you're about to attract everything you prefer in your life using the law of attraction. Let's get it. And welcome, Cosmic Souls. How to use the law of attraction? Good question, right? Well, number one, law of attraction is always on. It's like gravity. Gentle reminder, I say it often. It's very, very true. It's not about becoming a master of the law of attraction. It's more of becoming a master of yourself. How the law of attraction does respond to you is by who you are being, your thoughts, your actions, your behaviors, how you're feeling is what's being attracted. What you're paying your attention to is what you're buying into your reality. That's how it responds to you. Whenever you find yourself in a situation where you're not preferring the emotion you're receiving, and you believe that you need the condition to change in order to feel better about the situation, then you're not going to be able to shift your vibration. All the change comes from within. That's why it's called unconditional love. When you move with unconditional love, knowing you're connected to source energy, you don't need the condition to change. You don't need the condition to change in order to feel good. It's about your internal feelings, which you have complete control over. And listen, we're not in control of a lot. There's not very much we're in control of. However, we are in control of how we're feeling about something. So whenever you're presented with a situation that you're not preferring this feeling of anger or this feeling of despair, the shift of happiness doesn't exist outside of you. It exists within. You make the shift first. You make that smile internally. And then when you go look at your reflection in the mirror, you're going to see a smile. Until you shift your energy from the inside, that reflection in the mirror is not going to shift. Hold on, I'm grabbing this crystal real quick. Make that shift. Choose what you prefer to feel, and that's what you're going to see in your reality. It doesn't exist outside of you. And when something is not going right, you make that conscious decision that you're meant to experience it. You look at the reward or what you're gaining out of it. You look at the experience you're gaining because it's only working for you. Everything is always showing you and moving the needle towards what you want. That's working for you. It's making you, it's a step one moment. I don't want this in my life. Great, now you know what you do want. Look at it as an amazing opportunity for you to move the needle. That should actually bring you joy and happiness. Because if you look at the emotional scale and you're moving from despair, depression, sadness, if you're feeling like that, make that shift to where you actually want to be and where you want to feel. All you have to ever do is ask yourself in any given moment, how do I choose to prefer to feel in this moment? Do I really prefer this feeling? Do I really prefer this emotion? That's all you got to do. Just ask yourself. And then ask yourself, what feeling would I much rather prefer? Just make that shift internally. And again, we're not in control of a lot. We are in control of choosing how we feel. We are in control of asking ourselves, how do we want to feel? Where are we going towards? And as soon as you make that internal shift, your reality will shift with it. Again, when you look at something that makes you feel good, you're going, yeah, I approve of that. And yeah, let's get more of that. Let's get it going. Oh yeah, I'm letting it flow nice and ease-like. Right? And then when it's something you don't prefer, you're looking at it, oh, we have to change that. We have to wrestle it to the ground. We got to burn it down. It's got to go away. That's conditional. That's conditional that it's you're believing that your external reality is conditional to how you're feeling. That's why it's unconditional love. That's why it's unconditional manifestation. That's why it's unconditional, because it means without the condition. Without the condition to change, you get to choose how you feel, how you act, how you behave, what type of actions you choose to take in the world. because you're choosing to keep moving the needle, knowing you're part of this human experience. You're not ever disconnected from source, and you have the wind of source behind your back because you are source, having this very temporary human fragmented experience. And you're playing with yourself here. Everybody you're connecting with is a fragment of source in an individual form. So you don't need to control others. You don't need to control any condition. You just move with knowing that you are divine. You are creating your reality, co-creating it. And as you keep moving the needle and choosing what you prefer, you're going to see more of the amazingness in your reality. You can't change the way you feel by the condition of what's outside of you. It's always what's inside of you. Now I've been on repeat for a moment, and this is so important. This is how you get the outside to shift when you make that shift inside. It's called inside out transformation. You transform from the inside, and then the reality shifts, because essentially all you're doing is jumping to a reality which you prefer. You want to get the winning lottery ticket number? You don't go in there thinking, "Oh, maybe this will be my winner." It's when you get that ticket, whether if you fill out the card yourself, and whether if you get it randomized, and you bring it right to you, and because you feel amazing and you're playful about it and you're having fun and you're choosing, and as soon as you get your ticket, you say, "These are the winning lottery numbers." You jump to the reality where these numbers in your hand are the winning lottery numbers. That's it. And if you think for 1 second that there's a 1 out of whatever amount of chance to win, and the odds are against you, or the odds are going to be against you because you believe in that, because you're trusting in that, because you're confident in that. And when you shift to being confident and knowing it's a 1-in-1 shot for you because you just jumped to the reality where these are the winning lottery numbers, it's all going to work out. So in every aspect, who cares whatever happens to you, because you know it's always going to work out for you. It's always a step towards the next direction, towards the next thing that's going to show you what you prefer. And then you just make that conscious decision by being happy no matter what, and just taking constant action and knowing where you're heading. So create that version of you living their best life of freedom, from fear to freedom. And fear is a really low vibrational feeling. All you got to do is remind yourself you are divine, you are source energy, you have nothing to fear. Essentially, you're going to have this temporary human experience be over at some point. What is there to fear? You'll just reincarnate again if you want. Or, and this came from Bashar, sometimes people do die in their realities. You've probably passed a few times already. It's very, very likely. And all that happened was you got shot into you decided to make that divine choice where you jumped to a parallel reality where you were still alive, where the accident or incident didn't happen. And most of the time, you choose not to remember it because it was too painful or struggleful. You just decide, nah, we're gonna wipe that one clean. And some people do have like a weird dream experience where they remember it, and then it felt like a dream. So it's all gonna be okay. Just keep moving, knowing you're divine. That was a little tangent. Choose the feelings that you prefer, because the condition of you feeling good only exists within you. It's not external. All right, cosmic souls, let's get it. Let's get your law of attraction popping off, because you're about to attract everything you prefer in your life by just focusing on being happy, and knowing everything is working out for you. You're creating your reality as you're going. And you're set, baby. All right, much love. Love and light vibration out. Let's get it. Bye.